So welcome back. So this is going to be the continuation of showing how to add an employee. The first part of this video talks about how to create an employee account and how to onboard into the system. And here we've created an account from the previous video. If you've not seen it, you can go back and watch it. Or if you already know how to create an account, you don't have to bother about that. So right here, after the account was created, we are right here in the employer dashboard. And as you can see, we got some notifications here to let you know that you've not provided the CAC, to let the employer knows that the CAC has not been provided. And there's another one here letting to know that the payment has not been connected. And the payment connection is us creating an account for you that you can use to actually do the payroll. But I'll cover that one in the later video. So let's jump into this video itself. This video is how to add an employee to your payroll and to your account. So there are different ways you can do that. You can go directly here and you can add, you can click it, which is gonna go, it's gonna give you where you're gonna start putting the information of the employee, or you can go here, go to the employee and you can click add an employee. So there are two different ways to add an employee. The one we're going to cover here is just send them an invite, which means that you put their information, you put their email, and you put the basic information, and you're going to send them invites. They're going to get an invite on their hand. They're going to finish the onboarding on their hand. They're going to click on the link, and they're going to finish the onboarding on their hand. I will make a video to actually show that as well. So you can see from the employee side as well. And another way is to be able to, you can, instead of sending them a link, you can actually complete their information for them. And that one actually require more additional information than just basic information, which require the NIN and you require the bank account they want to use for payment and things. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cover, sending them a link. So let me just fill in some information. So right here, I'm just gonna make up some name. So I can say James, and can say maybe, can say Brown, right? And for in the email itself, I'm gonna put in an email address, right? And say gonna put that. I'm gonna blur the email address because that's the real email that it's gonna go to. And I'm gonna put the profession, let's say a manager. And the pay, I'm gonna put what their monthly pay is. So let's say 150, right? And we have the employee type. Is he remote? Is he office based? I'm gonna select that. And we have the state of employment. So the state of employment actually means where they are working off from, right? It doesn't really mean where the company is registered. So you can have an employee that work remotely. Let's say the company is registered in Lagos, but the employee work in Abuja remotely. That's possible. But something to to note here is that it's wherever your employee reside, that's where the 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 task is gonna go to. So for example, let's say you have a company in Lagos and your employee reside in Abuja. So we're gonna have to pay it to the Abuja, not the Lagos. So here I'm just gonna leave it as Lagos, and here the start date. So something about the start date as well is if I put the start date as today, which is on the 6th of July, it's going to prorate the rest of the month, right? And that means that you're saying that you just employed that employee but I believe for most of the customer, you already have this employee working for you. If you want to use this system for July, what you would have to do, you put the start date to at least on the first. So it's not going to prorate anything. It's going to give the full payment. So, but if you hire somebody, let's say today or tomorrow, or in the middle of the month, you can select that start date, and it's going to calculate it based on the monthly income, and it's going to prorate that, and that's what you're going to pay the employee at the end of the month. Yeah. So right here, we have the information that we need to go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and click add an employee. But something I want to stress here is that if this is your very first time of adding an employee, you're going to get a pop-up that's going to come up, and it's going to tell you to actually enter. It's going to send you a text message to confirm your phone number, and it's going to send you the code, and you have to verify that code. That's just one time thing, and if you've done it once, the subsequent ad is not going to prompt you for that. But I'd already done that on this account, so if I click this, it's just going to let me add it directly. So it's added. You can see we added the new employee here, and as you can see, it's awaiting details. So it's saying that okay, right now the employee must have gotten an email, and they will have to do the onboarding on their side. So this is how to add an employee. By sending them an invite link. The next video, I'm going to cover the employee side, what it looks like on their end once they receive this email. And yeah, thank you for your time, and I'll see you in the next video.